Yo, guys, what is up? What is up? Dar is back. And today, we are doing something a little bit different. In fact, we're doing something I never, ever expected to do. This is going to be the first and maybe the only episode of Dar Tech Support, I guess we'll call it. This is for those of you out there using Sony Vegas Pro. I believe this will work on 9, 10, 11, so forth, so on, and 12 here. This was the first time I had run across this. Okay, so this is a problem you're getting when you try to render. So let's open something up here. We'll just go down. We'll just pull in my intro here, just so we got something in there. Okay. Here's our, here is our intro. Go ahead, hit play. There's the intro. Okay, great, wonderful. Now I want to render that. Let's just say I've done everything I needed to do. Let's just go ahead and render it. So we go up here, render as. An error has occurred while creating the media file. Explanation thrown by method called. And that's it. We hit OK and it goes away. But we keep trying it. And we keep trying it, and it ain't gonna fucking go. It just ain't gonna work. Now, I found some other videos online, and I searched for a couple hours looking for a solution to this, particularly on YouTube. And the solution was, that they kept saying was, hey, you could go over here to real-time render. Well, if you go over here to File and Real-Time Render, all that does is it renders the audio version, or the audio portion of the video. And you don't get any video. The other solution was go over here to Tools and Scripting and go to Batch Render. And you see we go over here to Batch Render, and this is a workaround. This is not a solution. This is a workaround. This is a way of rendering the product in another fashion. And most people were saying go over here to Windows Media Player, and if you want 1080, 720, whatever, and then click that and it will render. See, we click that, I'm just hitting 7, and that's a way it's gonna sit there and render. Okay, cancel that. I don't want that rendered. Okay, that is how they suggested about going a workaround, but nobody has offered a solution to this problem whatsoever anywhere that I found. Well, I accidentally found the solution to the problem. Okay, let's go ahead and close that down. And what you're going to do is you're going to go over here and go to your search and just type in turn. And that's going to pull up your list. And we want to turn Windows features on and off. Okay, this is what has caused that problem. If you look right here, Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5.1. And I'm going to click that on. Now, I had clicked this off, and this comes default clicked on. But I had clicked it off from watching videos on YouTube where people suggested turning this off, along with some other things. I can't tell you who it was because I don't remember, because I watched a lot of videos on the topic, on turning stuff off here in this window to increase your frames per second in games. And this is one of them I turned off, and I just accidentally ran across it and turned it back on because I was playing with some other stuff. And this seems to be the solution. So we just click that and we click OK. Now it says it may take Windows a few minutes to to finish this. So we're gonna go ahead and let it finish. It may or may not require a restart. I've already checked. I did this, checked it on. I don't think it required a restart. Let's see. When you turn it on, it does not require a restart. When you turn it off, however, it did require a restart. So let's just check, because it's it's almost done here. But this is what fixed the whole damn problem. And it was a huge pain in the ass. Oh man, I was getting frustrated. And I made my Dar's Welcome Back or whatever, Dar's Back video yesterday and posted that up. And I had to go through all kinds of stuff because I recorded the video separate from the audio with 2 different programs. And I had to use Camtasia to put it all together. And Camtasia does, when using other programs besides Camtasia, Camtasia doesn't do the greatest with rendering out a product or a video when it's using footage recorded with another program. Like I use Fraps to record a lot of that, and Camtasia doesn't really like Fraps that well. It'll do it, but it doesn't come out anywhere near as good as it does when you use Sony Vegas. Alright, so we're just waiting on this. Alright, I'll probably go ahead and just pause the video here real quick. Alright, so that it did not require a restart. It just finished and went on. So let's go over here, click on Sony Pro again. Go ahead and open this all back up. Come on, come on, come on. Takes it a minute here. But, oh, there it goes. Oh, it's filled. Okay, I probably should have closed the doors and windows because we just heard a truck go by if that ended up in the video. Alright, so here we go. We're back. Let's go ahead and open our intro here again. Okay, and let's render that out. So render as. And as you can see, it comes up completely. You know, it brings this up, and then we can go ahead and select our render settings, which I don't believe I've even set up yet. I don't remember. Don't remember because I was having trouble with it. But anyway, and then you can go ahead and do all your render settings and get it all done up. So that is it, guys. That is the solution. Make sure that net framework thing is checked, and then you won't have any problems with it. I haven't had any problems rendering or getting it to pop up or anything. That's just, there's also a problem where you get a pop up after you've rendered like 10% or something. That is a separate problem from what we're having, and there are other people who have done videos on fixing that. But this is just, you know, the render won't, you know, when you click this, render as this window here won't even pop up. And that is the solution for that. So remember, guys, comment, rate, and subscribe. Probably going to do a stove video here, and I'm going to render this out and post it up. Then I'm going to start working on a stove video, and tonight will probably be some, I don't know, probably some War Thunder. But till next time, guys, I will see you in game.